Hi guys, I am leaving Vienna for Bratislava right now. Oh my god, I have my morning voice, sorry. So it's the morning, yeah, of course, it's like 8:30 or something. I'm leaving Vienna for Bratislava, but just one thing I forgot to mention about Vienna is that it smells horse shit everywhere. I mean, it feels like, at least, sometimes in the metro and everything. Well, maybe not in the metro, but like in a lot of places, especially in the city center. So I'm going to take the bus and I see you in Bratislava. See you. So as usual, RegioJet is like an airline with like TV and everything.
On my road to Kiev, it is high time to visit for one night and make my own opinion about Bratislava. I have heard a lot of tourists being disappointed from the city for various reasons, but will it be also my case? Well, we will see. Bratislava, dobry dzień.
It's actually very beautiful, isn't it? And like you can even see, like there is like Austria and Hungary behind me. Here is Hungary behind the city, and here is Austria on this side where there is a mountain and like the how do you call this, the wind mile. So I'm pretty much like happy actually to be in Bratislava because I really like the city. I think it's small, and I've been told before that it was small, so like I'm not disappointed. Oh my god, it's so small, I'm going to do nothing of my day. No, I really knew it, so that's why I'm not staying here that long. I really like it because it reminds me a little bit of my hometown in Perpignan, because it's more or less the same size. Maybe it's a little bit like bigger Bratislava, to be honest. I'm very happy to see that kind of more medieval cities that were not that much affected by the Second World War, or at least like there's still some remaining. I'm happy to see like some kind of medieval towns and enjoy them and the architecture and everything. Plus it's a Slavic country, so I like it, of course. Yeah, things happen like in this city, like for example during like the communism, like I mean the borders with Austria was like very, I mean you couldn't like get through, you couldn't get like any information or whatever. You see here you have like Austria, and people were trying to communicate with Austrian people. So for example they were sending balloons, air balloons and things like this, so trying to communicate with people trying to use the river, the Danube, to trying to escape, I think, if I remember well, to escape the Slovakia. All of those communists are building in front of us. They put some coolers on lately, I mean in the last decades, but before it was all gray because they didn't want to spend money on paint it again and again over again, because the gray never really gets dirty. Now right now I have a hostel, and the hostel is like pretty cool because it looks like very traditional very traditional from here. It's like with wood and everything, and it's very close from this castle, so it's kind of like belonging to this atmosphere, and it's quite great actually. I like it a lot. Yeah, I mean I wanted to speak also about like the future plans for my trip, because I actually get to cancel Košice and Uzhgorod. I changed my plan because like it's going to be quite complicated to go to Ukraine actually, mainly because of the coronavirus, but it's all not because of the fact I have to be tested or whatever. It's more or less because I needed to have a transportation, because I was staying to Uzhgorod only one day, and then I was going to Lviv. The thing is, like, since in Košice there were like no bus available, only at night, then it means that I needed to go from Uzhgorod, because I already booked the bus and everything, the train to go to Lviv. So I will go to Košice, then to Yuzhgorod, but then in Yuzhgorod I will be there like only for 3 or 4 hours, and then I will go directly to Lviv. So like I was thinking, no, this is not possible, because like if I go to Yuzhgorod is to see the city and not just like being there for like 2 or 3 hours, and plus I don't like to be in one place for only 2 or 3 hours because it's not enough. So yeah, so basically I just took like a flight directly to Lviv from Budapest, and hopefully there will be no problem. No, but like, yeah, I'm a bit disappointed because I really wanted to see those two cities, because even if I was not staying there like very long, I was staying like one day for both cities. There were smaller towns, and in those smaller towns, I don't know, you can get like a little bit more of the country somehow, and I really wanted to see like Yuzhgorod and Košice. But I'm glad I found like a cheap flight to go from Budapest to Lviv, and it will be easier for me for sure, and so I can do quarantine when I go to Lviv, because I will have to do quarantine. Yeah, so basically I'm a bit disappointed of all of these things. I really wanted to do like as I planned it originally. Maybe I will find a way one day to go to Yuzhgorod and Košice. I will have to postpone this another time. Maybe I can find out to do like a Polish / Central Europe tour, and I will be able to do all of those cities and go back to Yuzhgorod and do maybe other Carpathian cities later on. On that side, you definitely have like some modern buildings, so it's not something that my hometown Perpignan is offering, that's for sure. There are more than just like some old architecture. It's definitely also like a little bit more modern. Like it's still looking like very old and small, but at the same time like it looks also like a bit like a capital of a small country like Slovakia is. Seriously. As you can see, you don't see anything, and right now I'm just climbing up a sort of stair to join this bridge behind that you don't see well, but yeah, you kind of see it a little bit. And I just like crossed someone, and this person was doing like me, like she was not seeing anything. Oh my god, there's so much water. I cannot walk on this. I almost died. I just saw that girl and she was doing the same than me, like using the phone and trying to light the floor so she would see, and I thought that I was the only one in this very dark and gloomy place. It was a little bit funny to see that I was in the same situation that locals. I don't know how to explain that. I just found the situation funny. Here you can see me again. What am I doing here? I don't know, actually. I just walk and I never stopped, and I end up being here. That's it. I'm just like in residential areas right now. Oh my god, the castle is like very far, and that's where I want to go. I see it from here, but I will need at least an hour to get back to there. I'm about to leave in a few hours Bratislava, but I just wanted to say like a few things before I leave. I would like to have your opinion if you're from like Slovakia or Czechia, because like the guide tour yesterday explained us that there were like two prime minister in competition back then. They wanted to be both prime ministers, so they kind of separated the country, and they did not even do like a referendum or whatever. They just splitted the country in two, and the people were not really in favor of independence from what I understood. So yeah, if you can confirm that, other people like from Slovakia or from Czechia, just tell me if you really felt like this. He also explained me that it was fine for them now, because like anyway with the European Union there is no really wish to reunite or whatever, because it doesn't feel anymore like it's necessary. It was a pretty peaceful separation, I would say.
not really wanted from the people. It's not like other part of Europe right now. Yesterday I just met a guy. When I was sitting on a bench, he asked me for the hours, and what was funny about it is that we talked for like maybe 40 minutes, and half of the time I was speaking in Russian because I don't speak Slovak at all. I'm speaking a bit Ukrainian and a bit Polish, so I tried to mix it up and everything with the Russian, and so we could understand each other really. Like we really had like a conversation and we were talking. It was funny because it's the first time. I mean, no, it's not the first time because I already did a video on my channel. I mean, two videos. Where I'm talking like French and the other person is talking Italian, and actually you can communicate like this. It's possible, even if we were misunderstanding each other. But yeah, that's exactly what happened. I can actually do this also with like Slavic languages I don't speak, and I can have like conversation thanks to Russian and my small knowledges of other Slavic languages. Plus it was like super funny because every time he was like mentioning his opinion about the government, he was doing like, yeah, but the government whatever. It was so funny. Oh my goodness, it really reminds me like this video about the YouTuber Peter, which is like a humorist on YouTube, and he actually did like an impression of like the typical Slovak, I mean the typical parody of a Slovak person, and he actually did something like that. Like every time he was finishing a sentence where he expressed disgust, it was also like spitting, like it was so funny because like this guy was really matching his parody actually. That was so funny, and he was also explaining a lot about like, yeah, he preferred Prague as Bratislava, and yeah, because like he found it like the mentality here a little bit too close-minded, and he wanted me to smoke cigarettes and drink alcohol, but I said no. I actually like Bratislava. I think it's a very romantic place, and it's a capital city, sure, but it's also like quite relaxed. It smells so good. Ooh. Because you have the pastry over there. As you can see right now, like I am on a boat. I mean, you don't see the boat, but if I'm showing you it like this, maybe you see it. It's a pretty great place. As you can imagine, it's free. It's an abandoned ship on the coast of the Danube. I don't know how to say in English. So maybe on that side it will be better. Yeah. So I just wanted to say that actually, like I left my luggage at the hostel this time, but like the dude was like, oh my god, like he was like just hi. The dude was like just very annoying because at the hostel he just like did, oh yeah, but you're sure you want to leave the luggage? And I was like, yes, absolutely, I want to leave my luggage here because like I will not have to pay. And he was like, yeah, because like I don't know, if you have your bus at 5 and everything. I said like, but what are you talking about? Because like the bus is at 5 and you're supposed to be in the hostel to do the check-in. So why is it bothering you? Like I can still come and you're there, and so there is no problem. Like at 5 or 4 it should be okay, you should still be in the hostel. And he was like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, dude, if you just don't want to do it, like, just say no. Like, just say no, dude. Because right now, like, it's just putting me in a situation I don't really appreciate, and that's it. I just didn't really like to be in this situation where I had to like a little bit bargain and everything. It was like a little bit annoying. Do you see like this very cool view? Yeah. I'm just like here.
What are you looking at?
I love this place, it's very cool. Yeah, I mean, definitely my opinion about Bratislava is very positive because like as you can see, I'm having a blast here. Like seriously, I'm really loving the city. I think it was like full of history and everything, and I like it in general from cities when I hear like a lot of things and I'm hearing things that I didn't knew before. Yeah, just in general, like I'm really thankful because like I can just understand better the world and Europe at least, especially in a time like this where traveling restrictions are like so hard.
So yeah, I think here is the perfect place to end the vlog. I'm going to be in Budapest in a few hours, so I'm just waiting. I'm going to take back my luggage at the hostel and I will go to the station and I'll just be in Budapest. Yeah, see you. Let's enjoy the Danube River the last time. But yeah, see you.